I swear Old Trafford is cursed. 1-1 there, and Cavani's out of this world goal completely cancelled out by the one common denominator, the defense. Yeah, that's a really annoying result. But it's only what we in Fulham deserved because we were shocking today. It's almost as if when we score first, we don't know what to do. Every time we score first, it's just like, what do we do now? We've never been here before. It's so pathetic. I mean, yeah, look, um, that goal from Cavani, outstanding, has to be said. Absolutely out of this world. I'm so glad we extended his contract by another year because we need him. We need Cavani to score more goals like that. But yeah, I mean, again, it's the same old story. We have this good start, where we dominate the game, we force Fulham into making a few mistakes. Cavani coming up with that moment of just a moment of brilliance, and then afterwards, it just it was screw out. We was just poor, slow, scrappy, nothing going for us. And in that first half, I noticed Fulham was sort of exposing our defense. Lindelof had in my opinion, an awful game. Like, oh my word, that like I know when we see Maguire and Lindelof next to each other, we're like, oh, Lindelof's a better defender. Well, without Maguire, I don't think Lindelof. I don't think you get the best out of Lindelof, to be honest. Um, yeah, I mean, there was one through ball where Fred nearly borderline gave away a penalty, and the second ball, you know, that Fabio Carvalho goes past Lindelof, and listen, he's a kid in it. Of course, he he screwed that up. If it was any other striker, I'm telling you, they would have scored that. That would have been 1-1, and I wouldn't know what we would have done there. Second half, literally the same story. We pass way too slow. That's such a frustration. We pass so slowly. I mean, listen, we created 6 chances in the first half. Liverpool in the first half, I'm pretty sure, made double that in one half. They create about 20 plus chances a game because they move it quick. They move it quickly. Um, we are just slow in possession, and we just let Fulham get back into their five at the back, and nothing came off for us. Every time we tried something, there's bodies in the way. Why? Because we don't know how to stretch a defense. And then the goal they scored. Look, I think Luke Shaw should have been strong enough, shouldn't have let the cross come in. But again, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's back post. It's always his back bloody post. I don't understand it. I don't think anyone understands it, but it seems to me that his positional sense, it just doesn't have any. It's awful. It's a simple header. It's a really. I think it was Bryant who had such an awful first half. he ended up score. I don't know who his goal scorer was necessarily, but such a simple goal to concede. And of course, 80th minute, 82nd, 85th minute, whatever, we brought Diallo on and Van der Beek on, but my word. I mean, I'll tell you this, 3 home games in a row, only 1 point taken. I mean, and fans were in the ground today. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. And it's just we're playing. We're playing a final. We're playing a final next week. We're playing that. Oh. Yeah, I mean it hurts my brain just thinking about that performance because it felt predictable. Our own form was so bad. I think we've now conceded the most goals at home ever since, like, for more than 58 years apparently. How? Well, I'll tell you how. We don't have a defense. Pogba playing on the left, he's nowhere near as effective. He's nowhere near as effective there. Marcus Rashford is definitely better off the left, and Pogba should play in the midfield. And once again, just shows you why we need a centre back and CDM. We need a world-class CDM to really control that midfield. Yeah, but look, it is what it is. Chelsea and Leicester play today. And it's not over. If Leicester win today, then Leicester pull apart too. By the way, congratulations on winning the FA Cup. Really emotional celebrations, have to be said. Felt more real than City celebrating a trophy, let's be honest. Nobody cares when City wins a trophy. Like the Leicester celebration was amazing. And shout out to Alisson, that moment was just amazing. Unfortunately, we don't have that. We just don't have that. We are just levels behind any kind of title charge. But yeah, 1-1, and I'm really concerned for the final because I to be honest with you, even if we pick our strongest team, I don't think we have the mentality. I mean, in my opinion, some might blame it on Ollie, some might play on the team. What more can Ollie do? I mean, I know. Look, some will say Harry Maguire was injured. We don't have a leader. But these players have got to show some mentality. Does it not show how the lack of leaders we have? Liverpool have about 5 or 6 leaders in that team. Half a team full of leaders. We got what? Maguire and Bruno. The rest are just nothing, no mentality. Yeah, concerned for the final. We'll just have to see what happens. That's all I have to say, Like, subscribe. Just by the way, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm already on 500 subs. I can't get my head around it really. I didn't even do a Liverpool reaction. I was too pissed off at that game, first of all. Secondly, I was preparing for a presentation that was supposed to be today, but then got cancelled for a reason. But then the reason itself got cancelled, so we could have presented today, but didn't happen. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all that. Thank you all. Yeah. Awful, but we move.